really can't relate to that shit.
No.
When people talk about it, there's no like. When you said you were poor your whole life, you weren't poor as a kid. Were you poor as a kid too?
Yeah, I was a foster kid.
I didn't know. Yeah, I didn't know that.
Yeah,
Were you really?
Yeah, yeah. I mean, so I wasn't always in a place of like abject poverty, but the wealth wasn't mine. It was like, I would go into a nicer homes, like a nice middle class home or something.
How many did you skip around to?
Well, including family, I probably moved like 14 or 15 times.
Get the fuck out.
Yeah, before high school. Before I left high school. Yeah. Yeah, because I would go back and forth between family members and boom, and I would, and then back and forth between homes and,
God damn.
Yeah, man.
What do you call home in your head then?
I don't know.
There is none, right?
Not really. I mean,
Are there people that are home to you?
Right. Yeah. I think that's what it is.
There's people that are home to you.
Yeah. I mean, people ask me where I'm from. I say, DC,
yeah.
County, Maryland. Yeah, but that doesn't feel like home when I go there, except the food. The food, because the thing is, with all the things that were consistent, it feels like home to me. So the food, the music, the culture,
people, the culture,
right?
Yeah.
But I don't feel at home when I'm there. I'm like, because motherfucker, sometimes people will go, I'll be reminiscing with my mom or something, and she'll be like, the place, right up there off Benning Road. I'm like, nope.
There's no bearing for you.
Nope. No. Or I be motherfuckers. This is the weirdest part about moving around so much, is there's people that will remember you, but I don't remember them.
I mean, that's my whole adult life, I feel like.
Yeah, where it's like, I was in school with them for 1 year or 6 months, and they remember me, and I'm like, I'm sorry, man. I moved on so fast.
Well, you didn't have a choice.
Yeah.
Did you think as a kid you always had to keep that mentality in order to not get fucked up mentally by it?
Yeah, I learned how to have levels of closeness, where it's like, I let you get this close, and that's as close as we're gonna get. So if I gotta forget about you, then I can move the fuck on.
Does that hinder relationships?
It does. Yeah, it fucks me up to this day.
What about with women, not just friends?
Oh, absolutely.
Worse with women than with friends?
Yes.
Yeah, way worse.
Because it used to not be that big of a deal, but now that I'm, my late 30s, like women my age, they not trying to wait around for you to like.
No, dude, they are not fucking around.
Right. So they're like, "What's the problem?" I'm like, "Look, this is as much as you're gonna get, for now, So
until you're ready,
and that might be never.
Yeah, and that's fine too.
Because I'm good. It's like I don't feel like I'm missing out on something. I am 100% positive that I am not a normal person with like normal interactions, but I have. I have real friends. I'm more likely to get close to a friend than intimacy with close to a woman. You know what I mean?
But is that something you think you want to conquer at some point, or you don't give a fuck?
It might be like the mattress, where it's like maybe I just don't know what I'm missing, but I don't feel like it's something that I.
Are you willing to try a new mattress or no?
Oh yeah, I mean I'm working on it. I got therapy and shit and medication and shit, but. I mean, if it don't work out, I got what I want. I'm good at comedy. That's all. Like, I promised myself that. Like, this is all I want.
Yeah.
But now that I have that,
That's my point.
Yeah.
Now that you have it, then what? It goes back to what we talked about at the beginning. How much is too much and when is enough? And the old phrase is there is no end to up, and that represents everything. There's no end to up.
Did you talk to my mom before I came here? It's the same conversation. It's like, so when are you going to be? I'm like, all right, look.
But it is true. There is no end to up. There's no way to be completely done, satisfied, checked out, complacent. I don't believe in
There'll be no point to life.
Right. So, you'll find a new mattress.
Yeah. It's so... It feels so fucked up to call women mattresses.
I know. The layers there are pretty good.
That might be the worst slur. Like, if we started that, which we're not doing.
No, we're not.
We are not doing that.
Someone at home is like, I'm taking it. Who's that new mattress you've been dating? Yeah. No, but no, honestly, yes, I don't mean it in a derogatory way. We're using it as a sweet metaphor.
It's definitely a metaphor, yeah.
The worst thing I ever said to a girl, I'll never forget.
Oh, no.
It was in college. It was on my dorm hall. And this girl was so mean to me.
Mean how?
Just a bully.
Oh, okay. But how does a girl bully you?
She would just say cutting things like
Like you're ugly.
Yeah, in that regard, like that girl's
right.
not gonna fuck you, Santino. You know, like I'm sure she doesn't like redhead. You know, some shit like that.
Oh wow. Okay.
Some bullshit where like, as a comic, we take a million hits. Nothing really, but you can't really hurt my feelings. And I mean that. My dad can hurt my feelings.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right. The people that you let in, the people
Yeah.
that are in.
Those everyone else really can't hurt my feelings.
Yeah.
It's really hard for you to hurt my feelings. But she's just always an asshole, and she would just say bully as shit. That was always like, shut the fuck up. And one time she said some dumb shit, and she was a good-looking girl. And I said, yeah, bitch, you're there's nothing going on up here. You're just a baby machine in a nice package. And she like got weird and then was crying in her room. And by the way, I'm not proud of this. I'm giving you a moment of my life. She was so mean to me all the time.
I'm proud of you though.
Thank you. And then she was bawling. And I was like, that hit you that hard? And she's like, I had to get a hysterectomy. Is that correct? Because you can now
Your uterus taken.
no longer have children. So when I said, you're a baby machine, there's nothing up here. You're just a baby machine in a nice package.
So you were just calling her completely worthless.
Yes. I mean, I sliced right to the center of her core. I had no idea. I was just being an asshole back. I didn't know that she had. How could you know?
She had a crush on you, huh?
Probably.
Oh, yeah. You know that girl's not going to fuck you, Santino, but up here she's like, but I will.
But I remember how much that hurt her fucking feelings. It was just so brutal for some reason. That's also when you learn that being a comedian, you can be extremely cruel, like remarkably cruel.
This whiskey's good as fuck, man.
Fuck yeah.
This like, because at first this is fucking, this might be my new shit right here.
You like it?
I love this shit.
You take this one home, the front one.
Buffalo, oh, for real?
Yeah. Yeah, the big one's yours.
They sponsor you?
No, they don't. They don't sponsor us anymore.
Oh, fuck them then.